Hey guys, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to start this shit. After Crusader Kings 2, the Empire of Great Britain is doing rather well. We're no longer Britannia. For some reason we changed our name to Great Britain, but I think we'll always be known as Britannia in our hearts. So, Great Britain has expanded not only Britannia, but also Norway, also Spain, also this place, probably Morocco, but there is more world to expand to. Oh, also we've got this little bit over here in the Middle East. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll probably lose that. But the world has expanded, and it's a random new world, so it doesn't look anything like this. Also, there's Asia. What the hell, Asia? Where'd you come from? We don't know. So this first episode is going to be explaining a little bit about what we're looking at here, because I don't even know what we're looking at here, and also a little bit of the mechanics. And as the episode goes on, we will actually be playing the proper game, but for now, while we've got a view of the whole world, let's actually look at a few other things. For instance, religion. Yeah, so religion, it's very Catholic. Very, very, very Catholic. Orthodox exists in 3 provinces? 3 provinces. Orthodox, 4 provinces is down here. Orthodox, I imagine, will probably die out pretty quickly. And the Holy Roman Empire is nothing, really. So it's these areas over here, and the Holy Roman Emperor is this guy. I don't know why he's the Holy Roman Emperor, but that's who he is. So, without further ado, also Siliath II is still Emperor / King / ruling monarch. So that's what matters. Are we okay with that stuff? I think we are. We're just going to have it play the same way. That's fine. Cool. So now it's just creating a random new world. How exciting. And then we're going to see how the hell it's set us up. Because I'm not sure. So the first thing I want to do is figure out... No, I think the first thing I should do is explain just the basic mechanics of the game. You know, I'll explain mechanics as they become relevant. That's probably a better way. What we'll explain is what the hell we've got to deal with. Because Great Britain is all over the place. We have not blobbed successfully. Well, we've blobbed quite successfully. More the problem is we've blobbed everywhere. It's just been a very over-enthusiastic blob. Alright, so... Whew. So we cannot see all the world anymore. There's a lot of world we just don't know about. We don't know about this Africa thing, even though we're actually right next to them. And in fact, that makes me think I actually kind of want to walk that way. Alright, so what have we got? We've got 92 boats. That's good. I don't know why they're there. Where's my capital, out of curiosity? My capital is... Where's my capital? I don't know. I don't know where my capital is. That's always a bit of a concern. I'll figure it out. Oh, we're an empire. Great. We're not even a king. We are actually an empire. Brilliant. We get extra money from vassals and extra morale. Also, I've got reconquest causes belly on a lot of people. We can start a lot of wars. Cool. Genoa, of course, is still a concern. And aside from that, we're actually in a pretty good spot. We have no subjects yet. And a lot of our forces are in France, so we're going to split them up so they don't get attrition penalties right from the beginning, because that would be bad. So, where do we want to start? Geez, that's always the big question. Where do you start? Let's go through here. Revolt's possible. Oh. A whole bunch of people want to revolt, probably because religion? Yeah, we do have a bit of a religious problem at the moment. What is our religious unity? 95%. We've got a bunch of places here that just do not like us. Okay, so we're going to need to get better missionaries. It's probably going to be a fairly early thing we need to figure out. Okay, what else we got going on? Oh, free advisor slots. Well, geez, we're making a lot of money as it is, so let's just get level 1 guys for now. National revolt risk down. That's good. He's going to cost us money each month, but that's alright. And I'll explain what these guys do in just a second. Global trade power, not super useful just yet because we're not doing global trade. Morale of navies, yep. And soldier guy, we'll only get 1 level 1-1, which is discipline. Now these guys, aside from giving me bonuses, they cost me money of course, they also give me points. This guy gives me an administrative point, this one gives me a diplomatic point, this one gives me a military point. You'll also notice these symbols up here. These are used for a lot of things, from like administration power is used for administrative buildings, it's used for administration things. I can't actually remember everything that one's used for, but it's also used for technology, for administrative tech. Also you've got diplomatic, which is used for diplomatic things, tech, taking territories, boats, I think, building boat buildings, and military is the same sort of thing. You want all these points. These points are really good. What else do we have up here? We've got money. We know that. That's just ducats. Manpower. Right, that's something I need to explain now. Manpower doesn't work the same as in Crusader Kings. Manpower is sort of a base limit of how many soldiers you have that can be recruited. It's not like that troops don't come from the territories themselves. They are risen from the manpower pool. If all your troops need to be reinforced and you've got no manpower, your troops don't get reinforced. This is not something we want to see happen. It will happen multiple times. Stability is how stable your country is. Right now we're at 0 stability. That goes from -3 to +3. Prestige, we have high prestige. In fact, 100 is the max, -100 is the minimum. And we are a very legitimate king. Good. We do not have an heir at this point. So if we don't have an heir at this point, we really don't want to have a royal marriage with anyone. Rivals, we should probably set Genoa as a rival so we can attack them whenever we want. Okay, what else? Let's keep going through here. Okay, we can build province improvements, I don't care. Disputed succession. A whole bunch of people have disputed succession. That's probably just because the game started. That'll fix itself fairly quickly. I can become Defender of the Faith. That'll give me more missionaries, but not better missionaries. That's not super useful. Missions. What? Why would I want to form an alliance with Jazir? Who are these people even? The game's like, you form an alliance with these guys. I'm not sure why. It's just like, but you should do it. I don't particularly want to. I can invest in the Cardinal. Oh yes, the Holy See. Let's have a look at that now that we're looking at it. So Holy See, you got these guys here. These are the future Cardinals. These are the guys who will become Cardinals when these guys die. Right now, I'm doing pretty good. I've got 3 Cardinals in there. Byzantine, of course. Byzantium, rather, is a Catholic nation, so they'll also get Cardinals. But I imagine the big Catholic nations are probably going to go fairly well on that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put 5 points on this guy. Just keep him on top. That's good. And national decisions. We can pass one, which is the Advancement of Religion Act, which will give us more missionary strength, but more national revolt risk, and that's going to be permanent. But right now my missionaries are super weak, so I'm actually going to do that. Already I may have made a very big mistake that will haunt me for the rest of the game. How fun! And actually, funnily enough, I still don't think there's enough points to actually convert these guys. It is not. We're going to be spending a lot of... what points do you need to change culture to people? I can't even change the culture. I think you need administration points to change culture. Here we go. Diplomatic points. So some of these places are going to be kind of annoying because we don't want to change the culture too fast, but that also gives them a reason to not like us. Hopefully at some point Mali will become an accepted culture, or we're going to have to spend some points to do that. But we'll see in the future what happens with that. Now, trade. Where is our big tradey place? We've got 61 points in Antwerp. Antwerp is a good place because Antwerp, everything sort of comes through. Bordeaux, we've got 83 points. That's pretty damn good, actually. Let's just go through the places. So we have 67% of the trade there, 65% of the trade there. Only people who had. How does anyone else have any trade here? I don't even know. Interesting. We'll we've got 50% of the trade there. You know, that even though that's a central location, I probably won't trade there that much. Yeah, I think this is going to be our main point of call. This is where we're going to collect, and that's in fact where it's already got some collecting. And this guy, what's he doing? He's transferring trade power. We could transfer trade power from Bordeaux into London, which will actually give us... Yeah, that's a better idea. So we're going to recall these guys. They're going to take a little bit of time to come back. And diplomat. Okay, well, first thing we're going to do is put Genoa as a rival, because hate Genoa. We'll never like Genoa, that's a rule. In fact, they don't like us already anyway. So that costs us 10 diplomatic points, already we're spending some. Other rivals, I think we'll leave that blank. Now, who do we want an alliance with? I think if we can get an alliance with the Wendish Empire and Sweden, I think those would be two very strong alliances against Genoa. Wendish Empire because they are Poland, they're quite strong, and Sweden because they've got a lot of navy force which will help against Genoa, because Genoa is also pretty good with navies. So, influence, we're going to send our diplomat to increase relations with the Wendish Empire, and also with the Swedes. So now I've got one diplomat free, which I don't know what we're going to use him for yet, we'll figure him out later. Right, we could hire a general, but I don't see any reason to right now. Oh, right, okay, what we want to do, the trade ships, we're going to protect trade in Bordeaux. So they're going to go and increase our trade power in Bordeaux. A lot of this won't make sense right now, guys, I'm sorry, but if you have any questions about this game, leave a comment, and I'll answer the best I can. Also, my capital is in this place. How do we move our capital to London? We need 200 administration power. Okay, well, we're going to wait until we get 200 administration power, and then we're going to move our capital. Does anyone actually like us? Opinion. No one actually thinks we're alright. Stand out, guys. That's kind of sad. Well, soon everyone will like us when we conquer their face. That's how it works, right? Holy Roman Empire has 12 princes. That is really low. That is a small number of princes. Usually Holy Roman Empire starts with like 30. Starting with 12 means they're not going to be very strong. That's good. We don't want the Holy Roman Empire to be strong. Also, we've just got some random armies all over the place. We'll fix that up later, I suppose. We're probably not even near our force limit. We're not. Okay, we can always hire more men. Ideas. We don't need to worry about ideas yet, but there's a whole bunch of ideas that you can get which will give you a whole bunch of new capabilities. And I think I actually want exploration. I just want to colonize. I just want to get more clay. I want to get as much clay as possible. Oh look, it's Iceland. Yay. So we've been left in a very, very strong position. Ledger. Let's see. We have the highest income in the world, almost double. That's pretty rad. Probably the most max manpower as well. We do. Brilliant. We're probably the number one in everything. We are. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, that's really, really good. I wonder if I could become the Holy Roman Emperor. Like, even though I'm not near the Empire, I wonder if I could take control of the Empire. Have these little guys working for me. They're actually going to vote for someone completely different next election. Luxembourg. You know what, Luxembourg's probably a better choice for the Holy Roman Empire than this guy. You know what, I think we're actually ready to start. Oh gosh. Yep, okay. So first situation is we just want to get some allies. Papal states claim to be defender of the Catholic faith. We probably could have done that, but why would we have? Oh, our merchant's coming back, right. So, one at Bordeaux, we want to... Oh, we don't get a choice because this is where our capital is. Okay, step one is move capital. Seriously. Okay, step 1 is move capital. We can't do this trade stuff until we fix that up. Navarra is threatening my trade. We have a trade dispute with them. Well, you know what? I think Navarra can be our first vassal. They've already set us as... Jeez, who have set us as their enemies? Navarra and Beniani. Okay, I don't even really particularly care about you, but a whole bunch of messages are coming through, and immediately trade embargo from Navarra. Well, that was very bold of them, considering they have no allies. So, because of this, we've actually got casus belli, and we're immediately going to use it. So immediately we've just gone to war. Such is this game. My ports are blockaded. What? Oh, they're pirates. The hell? Okay, there are pirates. These guys are still too big to sustain their size. Oh, these guys are alright. I want to go through Genoa, which they're not going to let us do. So we're going to have to set up a access agreement. They're not going to let us march our forces through them. Of course they won't. Why do I think they would? Okay. So we're going to get our trade ships, transport ships. And these guys can just sail up here. In fact, they can just pick up these. No, it's actually too many. We've only got 29 trade ships, and that means we can only have 29 people. Uh, 19 plus 5 is 24. Well, we probably need cavalry as well. Cavalry is useful at this time of the game. Okay, we're going to put this guy back in England. We can probably even... Can we collect? Oh no, that was our traitor. No, our traitor. Our diplomat coming back. Okay, we're going to double collect from trade. We're going to collect too much money, that's fine. And apparently we're trading in fish and iron. Ooh, iron's a good one to be trading in. Navarra has actually attacked us. That's very bold of them. And Bohemia has set out a request for an alliance. Where's Bohemia? What is Bohemia actually good at? Bohemia! Is that Bohemia? Is that all of Bohemia? Oh no, they've got this bit up here. Declined. Honestly, Bohemia, that's a little silly. You think I would even think that that would be a worthy alliance? Okay, I think one of our other first things we're going to do, so there's a lot of first things we're going to try and set up. One of the other first things we're going to do is to build up our navy. We have a force limit of 118, we've only got 92 ships at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build actually mostly cogs, which are the transport ships. We don't need them too fast, but because we are so powerful, we really want to be able to transport our, military wherever we need to. Apparently there's grain and slaves. We're finding grain and slaves. Cool. Always wanted grain and slaves. I'm beginning to assume that everyone's going to offer me these alliances is rather powerless. See, if the Khanate was offering me the alliance, then maybe I'd accept it, but no. The Khanate, however, would be a great alliance. Oh, there's more pirates. What? I'm seeing a problem with having not as many sides open. Having not as many minor civilizations. Not minor civilizations, what do I call them? Minor countries. It means we're not getting as many boats just floating around wildly. But that's okay, we can go take out these pirates. They have 8 big ships. There's 3 types of ships. Well, 4 actually. There's heavy ships, which are just heavy gun ships. Light ships, which are used for trade. Galleys, which are used for the Mediterranean and the North Sea. Or not North Sea. The Baltic Sea, rather. And then cogs, or transports, which, transport troops. And transporting troops is something we're doing right now. Because we're about to land 27,000 men. Because all regiments start with 1,000 men. Okay, well the pirates were defeated. We probably should have a general, but we don't. And immediately one of our advisors has died. That's rather disappointing. Which one? Probably the one that actually stopped people from going rebelling. It was that guy. Cool. He was the one I wanted most. Anyway. We really should get a general, but we haven't got a general. So let's get a general. He's going to cost me... Everyone's just putting trade disputes on me. What dicks. A general cost me 50 military points. So I'm going to buy him up. And he's good at some skills, which I'll explain another time, because I feel like I've already overloaded your minds. Actually, does he have siege skills? He has no siege skills, so that's not useful at all. These guys are actually doing alright. They killed a lot of my men before we actually had a chance. I guess they've got a general though, so... We should probably put a general there, since we hired one and all. You're not in combat. Stop trying to trick me. And so, because they've suffered casualties, they've suffered 3,000 men casualties. So these 3,000 men will come out of the man pool. And we're only getting 699 per month, so it's going to take a little while. That's what we expect. Alright. And then the siege will happen slowly. Would like it to happen faster, but, you know, good things take time. And we don't have cannons yet. When we get cannons, we'll be able to make it a lot faster, but, you know, cannons are a few points away. When is the first cannon? Level 7, and we're at level 3. So, yeah, we're not going to get too excited about cannons just yet. So we're just going to wait around. I think this game will be faster than the Crusader Kings one. Despite having more years in it, there's a lot more time of waiting around in this one. And people are going to war. Italy in particular. You know, I think a alliance with Byzantium would be good as well. Although they do not like us. They are hostile towards us. Because of border friction. Hey, we still got Croatia though. Look at that. We never quite lost Croatia. Oh, what's this? Military access. Usually I give people military access. It doesn't bother me that much. If anything, it just makes their wars like more violent. And I'm okay with people losing their money and manpower. Yeah, we could probably even go to level 2 advisors at this stage. Yeah, I think level 2 advisors would be best. What do we need right now? We need a lot of administration points. Or even level 3 advisors. Oh, we could do that. We could be that crazy fool that gets level 3 advisors. Yes! This is going to be more costly, and I don't... Normally I would never suggest doing this, but because of where I am in this game already, I can afford it. I will not be doing this permanently, of course. Well, I say of course as if you know that. But, yeah. Starting with level... England's going to be super overpowered this game. I'm not going to lie. If you're expecting to learn a lot from this game, I'm not sure you're going to learn a lot. This is really going to be a stomp. And so... I think the first thing we should do is just stomp out Genoa. Like, after we've got our capital moved to the right place, I think we should just crush Genoa. Force them to be a vassal. That is a brilliant idea. We'll just crush them. Also, we'll be colonizing Africa. And as soon as we've got the diplomatic tech, we'll colonize the Americas. And generally, the sun on the British Empire will never fade, because the British Empire is the best empire. Better than any of the other empires that are all shit, because British Empire is best empire. Okay, 28% chance of falling, and we just lost some ducats. That's fine. So every 30 days there's a combat round, and we did win. Great. So now we've got a 100% chance of... Oh, whoops. This is why I wanted to have a diplomat free. Because I don't have a diplomat free, I actually can't talk to them. So we're just going to sit here for a moment. Actually, these guys should just sort of stay around this French-Spanish area. What? Okay, and we have a revolt. This is gonna happen sometimes at the moment. Okay, so they're gonna go down there and deal with those rebels. 8 administration power per month is pretty ridiculous though. Okay. So now we're going to sue for peace. Now we could go for full annexation. Or we could go for British vassal. No, you know what? Full annexation will give us the exact same stuff, so let's just demand their entire land. That'll give us some not overextension, some penalty of -15, which means people won't like that. We don't really want people to not like us. That's also going to give us 15 though, so we're just going to annex Navarra. Done. Navarra has been annexed. This is what happens when you put a trade dispute on us. And we're going to core them, because otherwise we are quite weak for a place. Core them means that we'll consider it a part of our core country of Great Britain. So 1 episode in, we've already taken a county. Huzzah! If we keep this up, we should take over all of Genoa in about 4 episodes. If we take over all of Genoa in 4 episodes, I think we are well overpowered. And then we just need to stomp across all of Europe. That could be too much. Oh, this is going to be an interesting game. As I said, I do not expect it to be as long as the Crusader Kings one, but who honestly knows? Time does tend to go much faster though. Yeah, we're going to have rebel problems. We are definitely going to have rebel problems. Well, I think that is a situation to deal with next episode, because right now we're just going to raise a bunch of soldiers. That's actually our entire manpower limit. This is going to be the real problem at first, just dealing with the rebels. Anyway guys, that's enough for 1 episode. Join me next episode where I deal with the rebels and generally try not to make a cock up of everything. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll see. See you next episode, guys.